EO is a great organization. For me personally, it's been a great opportunity to get out and meet folks who are the up-and-comers in the business community. It gives you an opportunity to make a lot of great relationships, a lot of great friends, but also learn all the things that you don't know already about business. It gives you a great opportunity to learn what to do, what not to do, puts you in front of a lot of people that you might not have had the opportunity to meet before. But all in all, it's a great network of great people with great events and a lot of new and exciting opportunities around every turn.
What EO means to me. I've been involved about 8 years in Entrepreneurs Organization, and really what it means to me is that it's a fellowship of other people and business people that understand where I am, that puts their checkbook on the line every day and their efforts every day to show outcomes, show improvements in growing companies, helping the economy, helping employees, learning more about what's the best techniques to run your business in a successful way. Also personally, to how to run a business and continue to support your family and not go into workaholism or some of those other issues, but how to network. I've had other EO members invest with me in land deals that went really well. I've had Entrepreneur Organization members tell me about experiences that they had that were either good or negative that I learned from. I've had great opportunities to meet some great leaders and get in presentations like with Jack Welch when he was with GE, Steve Wynn from Vegas as far as some of the world and national presentations, events. I was involved in leadership, so I went to some of the leadership opportunities in San Francisco, Washington, D.C. And so from my perspective, my business would not be where it is today without my involvement with EO. I would skin my knees a lot more than I have now because of my involvement with EO. And I think just as a business owner, as you become more successful, your friends change. So it's nice to have friends that have had some of the same levels of success you've had. And then finally, what I'll say is just my forum. And as you know, a forum is a small group of 8 to 10 of us that meet monthly. And when we're in there, it's an intense, sometimes intense meeting with emotion. Sometimes it's a lot of fun and humor. But we really look at ourselves as leaders of companies, and it's kind of like our boardroom. We give each other feedback that we may not get as being a leader of a company because we're the owners of it. So those guys have been, and girls, have been wonderful for me to see the areas that I needed to see to make improvements, and for just kind of getting to know them and seeing the true things that they've done and how they've made the world a better place.
What EO has meant to me personally is it's really pushed me to raise the bar, especially in my business. It's a wholesome approach. In other words, through my forum, I examine myself and as far as my family, am I a good husband, am I a good father, and my personal relationships, but also it really makes me raise the bar, helps me raise the bar for my business, and I'm eternally grateful for that. My pocketbook's eternally grateful for that, and it's fantastic because you stumble and bumble along when you're trying to do it yourself, and but through EO, it's peer-to-peer. There's so many super people in my forum, and then outside of my forum in the rest of the Houston chapter, and I learn a lot from them, and I can share my experiences, and I can learn a lot, and so when I get stuck on something, I have people to help me out, and it's just been a wonderful, positive experience. I wish I'd have joined 10 years ago. I'd be worth 10 times more than I am today.
Entrepreneur Organization has been great for me and my company. I've developed good feedback, enhancing confidence and my ability to deal with a lot of things in my personal company. And I've been able to give back a little bit, sharing some of where I have some expertise with some of the other members of EO here in Houston. Great organization.
Artie, I think what most EO members have in common is that we have employees, whether we like it or not. And when I got involved with EO, I got a lot of help from my fellow forum members and the kinds of benefits I should offer them, the kind of pay, just how to structure the whole manager-employee or owner-employee relationship. So I think that's been extremely valuable for me to not only recruit and to hire really good employees, but also to retain them. So that's where I think EO has been the most beneficial for me. But in addition, it's also exposed me to a lot of industries that I would otherwise not be familiar with at all. It's given me sort of the inside scoop. Often we find ourselves so involved in our own world, whatever industry that might be, but often something they're doing can apply to our business as well, so it's great to be exposed to that. And then someday when I sell my business or these other people sell theirs, we have a much broader perspective of the kinds of options that we have maybe going into some other sort of business. So EO has been very valuable to me.
My friends are here at EO, and my friends are other entrepreneurs like me that are going through the same problems that I'm going through. So there's all sorts of things that I could say that EO is about, because my experiences have been very broad. I've been in it for 7 years. I've done universities, I've done the whole program at MIT, and I enjoyed all those things. But all of those people that I've met along the way, and all the people here in EO Houston at this RISE event, we are able to share the emotional extremes of being an entrepreneur, the ups and downs, commiserate. And you know, the last several years of this recession have been tough, and all of us have had to get through it one way or another, and it's been great to talk to everybody about that all the way through. And I'm glad we're on the other side of it, at least I hope so. I should knock on some wood. Cheers everybody, that's what EO means to me.
I've been in EO for about 8 years now, and I've got lots of business stories and lots of ways that being a member of EO have improved my business and have helped me drive others out of my market. But you know, there's personal draw also that I have. I meet people from all different industries, whether they're members or prospective members, go visit their businesses. Met a guy yesterday who exports used mining equipment to Africa. They mine gold with repossessed mining equipment from all over North America. I don't know how that's going to help me with my business, but it's just cool. It's going to be something I'll be able to talk to a lot of people about. I've met a guy that's a diamond importer. I go buy a diamond for my wife a few years later, and I know a lot more about the industry. Guy that does road construction. I had a driveway put in and was able to watch the work being done and tell them things to do because of things I've learned from other EO members. It's really an awesome opportunity.
I came into EO 17 years ago as one of the founding members. I need to admit that I came in kicking and screaming. It was absolutely the last thing that I wanted to do at the time. I committed to come in and stay in for a year. The founder of the organization gave me a money-back guarantee. Over the last 17 years, I can look back at the highlights of my life and say that they were always shared in some format with EO, either within the forum, traveling internationally to the Philippines and hooking up with the EO group over there, tapping into the EO group in the Philippines to do a background check and give me the yes or no go on our Philippine partner who was over there. When we sold the company in 2000 by EO Forum, it was a presentation that lasted probably 6 or 7 hours. We absolutely went through the deal, the legal, all the aspects. But more importantly, the EO group maybe probably had the biggest influence on me making the decision to sell my company. I actually sold the company, came back to school to Rice. Everyone in my life thought it was a crazy move to make. It turned out to be the best move in my life. My EO Forum was real instrumental in making that happen. They've also been there during some of the tougher times, both business and personal. EO Forum's always been there for me. The educational events have just done nothing but gotten better. Each year, EO seems to exceed the expectation that was set the year before. The leadership's been great, the events have been great, the members that come in are great. And EO's really had the biggest impact on my life, and I guess it's a testament that I've been a part of it for 17 years and plan to be in here to the end.